So, and I really enjoyed that part. And I actually got to be, more feminine.
This woman, going by what she would say in this video, is a true embodiment of those rare virtues that singles out some Muslim women out from the ravages of modern-day cultural wokeness. That might be wrong English, but a true responsible woman is rated through her ability to organize a home and train the best of children for the general society. In Islam, the family unit is considered the cornerstone of society, and the mother is obviously seen as the heart of the family, and to instill, especially in her children, the values and principles of godliness.
Because we were working different, so he was doing shift work.
Oh, so you both?
Yeah, so he was doing shift work and I was the corporate 9 to 5. So there's days where I'm going to work in the morning and he's not there, or I'll come home and he's not there.
Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Open-Minded Thinker Show. Just as it is our tradition, please like and share these videos so that others can see it and learn. Subscribe to help us grow. There are 3 key words from the video today. The 3 words are feminism, stay at home, and motherhood, and all of these are mutually exclusive. That lady in the introduction, using her life for example, explained what it means to be both a stay-at-home mom and a corporate woman. According to her, both can stand shoulder to shoulder.
I would come home from work and on the weekends I would meal prep. So, us Somalis, we like to have like our big lambs and chickens and stuff. So I'd cook that on the weekend, freeze it in like little pouches. So I know Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, this is what we're having. And so then all I've got to do is the rice and the pasta or whatever it is. And he would always come home and there's always food. Like, even if I'll go to sleep and he's finished at 11 or whatever, I've got his plate, everything done, microwave, his cup, drink next to it, everything just set up for him, so when he comes home he can just eat, shower and come to bed. There were days where we...
Wait, what did I just hear? This lady is shattering the table. In the ears of the so-called feminist society today, she has obviously blasphemed womanhood. I mean, this is blasphemy. Yeah, how could womanhood be defined by just what she's saying? Like, I mean, you've got to listen to this again.
And he would always come home and there's always food. Like, even if I'll go to sleep and he's finished at 11 or whatever, I've got his plate, everything done, microwave, his cup, drink next to it, everything just set up for him, so when he comes home he can just eat, shower and come to bed.
Okay guys, I break her point this way. The husband comes back from work, now let's follow the thought, and despite her corporate job, though she was still at home at that time, she cooks, she prepares the table, and she treats the man just like a king. Why should a woman treat a man that way? This is obviously blasphemy.
There were days where we would spend time together, so we'd end up coming home at the same time, and we would both make it our duty to spend time together then, and cook together, sit down and eat, because we're still in our honeymoon period. We're still we're happy. Anyway, baby comes. Not long after COVID came, so I still kept up with those duties, and I essentially was a stay-at-home mum for a year for maternity leave. So what that would look like is whenever he's getting up to go to work, I would make sure I have food ready for him, so his breakfast is ready. At the time, I've got a 3-month-old, 6-month-old, however old she was at the time, but I'd always make sure that he left with his stomach full and would come home and his stomach is full. We'd spend time together as a family when he comes home from work, and then do it all again tomorrow. So, and I really enjoyed that part, and I actually got to be, more feminine. I wasn't as stressed.
Well guys, this is unsettling confession, guys. According to her, taking care of the family made her more feminine. I know this might be controversial, but it is important to recognize that femininity is not a fixed or universal concept, and what is considered feminine can vary across, cultures and individuals, especially in the West. Yet in Islam, attention is more on traditional feminine traits.
It was pre-COVID, so 2019. So I had her in December 2018. So from December 2018 to December 2019, just before COVID hit,
right.
I was a stay-at-home mum and I loved it. You know, everything was covered. It was the ideal life for me. You know, I would make sure that his clothes are clean. I'm ironing his clothes for him. Like, I'm trying to keep him as the man. And like, when he comes home from work, he's kind of, you know, if I see that he's stressed out, I want to give him some of my feminine energy, because I had a lot to give at the time.
Femininity in this instance is often associated with traits such as sensitivity, empathy, nurturing, and emotional intelligence, which can be beneficial in many settings such as interpersonal relationship, caregiving roles, and collaborative work environment. Are there any benefits to that? Yes, of course. In some professional settings, women who display feminine qualities may be perceived as better communicators, more approachable, and better team players, which can enhance, her job performance and generally her career success. Are there any downsides to the form of Islamic femininity? Yes, of course, but that is a topic for another video. The Islamic encouragement of femininity is an endorsement from God. We shouldn't take that away from it, and thus comes with a lot of advantages, with homes and marriages crashing on an unprecedented scale today. Muslim women who adopt the Islamic definition of womanhood wrapped in authentic traditional femininity have recorded apparently greater success than others who did not. On the greater scale, it makes more sense to be that traditional. And just like with the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, one can say that truly paradise lies at the feet of the mother. Guys, let's leave it at that. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum.